What's going on, YouTube? Burkhart Miltac here. Today I'm out just scouting a little area, trying to find future places to film camo tests and stuff like that, somewhere out of the way where people won't be in earshot or whatnot. I don't think I'm gonna find that here. Here's the view I've got. I don't think this little state park's gonna cut it. Well, right now I'm just taking a break, scouting out stuff, finding areas in the future that me and my son can come to when he starts walking and wanting to go out in the woods. I'm not going to take him out on difficult trails or anything right off the bat, but this area right here, this little state park, he'll be able to do it. I'm over here in the tree line up against the bank there. Oh, let's put that in focus. There we go. Up against the bank here. I'm gonna boil me up some water for tea. Using a sterno. You don't always have to make a fire all the time, you know. This is not one of them days. It's in the 30s. That old school sterno. You can't even see the flame, but it's burning. And I found this along the water's edge. Some kind of like play mat thing or whatever, like kids have. So I'm gonna use that as a sitting pad. I don't know if I'm gonna hike it out with me or not. I might put it back. Someone might have left it here for themselves. Sometimes people do that for some reason. I don't see why anyone would do that with that though. But yeah, just relaxing, gonna have some tea. Got my trusty Weiss Sport 20 liter with my weapon grade waifu girls on it. I took my walking stick and just jammed it up in that crevice there and made a little area for my bag to be off the ground. It's wet through here. We've had a lot of rain in the month of December and the ground's still saturated. Just a relaxing day, really. Get out from the hustle and the bustle. Got the BK9 out with me and the Mora 511. This will be my view for the next 30 minutes or an hour if I don't trip over all these rocks that come out from there. Be my next view for about 30 minutes or so. Is that on me? Filming with my iPhone. I might play around with some of these scrap pieces of wood that's on the ground, dead pieces of wood. Practice, see if I can get any notching in or whatnot. It's all dead. I'm not going to cut anything down green or anything like that. And just relax a bit. Brush up on some of my skills that I used to know, but got out of practice on, so I can pass them on down to the little one. When I take a seat on this is what I'm gonna see. This right here. I'm not gonna be able to do this in the summer because there's beer cans everywhere. All the rednecks will come down here, and there we go. All the rednecks will come here and just trash up the place, and they'll be loud and rowdy, and there'll be boats going up and down the river here. So that's why I usually hike just in the fall and winter. It's like I said, it's mid or upper 30s right now. When I started, it was probably 20s by the water, upper 20s. When I left the house, it was 30. But usually the rednecks and the rowdy kids, they don't come out here when it's cold. So that's why I usually hike in fall and winter. But like I said, I was just scouting out a place to do future videos. It's real close to my house. There's a 380 something acres of just woods, but I'll continue scouting. This is only halfway through it. But just a relaxed day, just a little update on what I'm doing. Oh, there goes a boat. Let's get the boater in there. See him? See? Only other people I've ran to on the trail today, they were ahead of me, and usually it's the cool ones who don't leave their trash behind and stuff that'll be out here in winter. So that's about the only time I'm okay with running into people when I'm hiking in winter, because usually they clean up after themselves and all that stuff, keep everything pristine. Let's focus it back in. I think I just heard my Mora pop out. There we go. Well, anyways, that's a little sit rep for you. Just a little day hike. Got the BK9 with me, the Mora 511 with me. I got the BK2 companion blade up there on the bag, along with a really thick fleece jacket and a zero exposure jacket on the other side, just in case I have an inconvenient camp trip. I'm gonna stay fireless, but I don't think I'm gonna have an inconvenient camping trip. But you don't always have to make fire when you're lost or have an inconvenient camp trip. I got military poncho in there and more than enough layers. It's gonna be 20-something degrees, and really, I just pack up the bag like that too, also for exercise. It weighs about 30 pounds, so just exercise. You don't have to have the gym if you know what you're doing. Let's see if the water's wet. There's bubbles in the bottom. Ready for the tea, yeah. Washed out my trusty old canteens yesterday. Usually I just use vodka and sterilize it, you know. A little bit of vodka, about 4 ounces of vodka, and then water, and then shake it and drain it. Didn't have vodka, just use dish detergent. Just used dish detergent and all that. And washed it out what I thought was pretty good, but tastes like soap, my water. So if any of you guys have any suggestions on how to wash it out, because I don't think they're dishwasher safe, I'm not sure of that, but any suggestions on how to wash them out? Well, then, I mean, because I rinsed it out pretty good for about 3-4 minutes after all the suds disappeared. I continued filling it up and draining it, filling it up and draining them. But any suggestions on how to wash them out and not have soapy taste left afterward, I'm game for it. I'm a little bit old school. I have a ton of Alice gear. I don't have a lot of Molly gear, and I use canteens. Canteens and canteen cups. Well, anyways, I'll stop rambling and wasting you guys' time. Just look at that, beautiful. I can't wait to get my son out here whenever he starts walking. He's 9 months. About to be 10 months, but whenever he gets ready, I can't wait to bring him out here. Just looking forward to it. Alright. Thank you for watching. And as always, Burkhart Milltech, signing out.